Welcome to the finals weapons tier lists. I will be doing another 2 more videos, and then I'll be doing some gadget videos, and then also be doing more top tier lists. And so for today, we're going to do the light class weapons tier list. And so I've used all of the weapons that are seen in light. I do think I am more of a main. My main kind of character in the game is a heavy, but I have used a lot of the light weapons, and so these are my personal views. Obviously you can have your own differences, just from me gaming, and I will say I am a big fan of the finals, but I do think that the light class is a bit OP. I mean the way that, like, his gadgets, his weapons, like, he seems to have very high damage. He has high damage weapons, even though he has only like 150 health. I do think that he is, or whatever it is, you could say, he can fit male or female, is a very, like, you could say, I would say broken class, I will say, and has a lot of gadgets compared to other classes. The light class does tend to have a lot of gadgets, but today is just rating the guns, so let's get into it. So we have our lovely little gun right here, which is the XB54. I have used this before, and I will say it is a pretty great gun. Now, I wouldn't say it is like shit or dog shit. It is a perfectly good weapon. It's not really a meh, because, like, I feel like it's a pretty standard weapon, so I'm gonna basically put it at great. Like, I've used it most of the videos I've done playing the finals. I've definitely used that weapon, the XP54. It is a pretty good weapon, but, like, it has some downsides. I feel like it has a 30-round mag, but I feel like it could do with a 40-round mag. Just because, like, sometimes you be going against the heavy, and it just be fucking hard to get through, like, basically kill him. So yeah, but overall I think it's a great weapon. I don't think it's a GOAT weapon, because it is a pretty standard weapon, I will say. Pretty standard. And I will say, like, there's not a huge amount of skill involved. Anyone can use a weapon, but it is a good weapon. Alright, next we got the V95. Now, this weapon, I would say, is good. It lacks a lot of things such as range. Like, it doesn't have the huge amount of range compared to the XP54, but it is a very good close quarters weapon. Like, I've seen many people use it. I personally use it myself a few times. Like, it is a pretty good weapon, and I will say, like, it's not too overpowered. I feel like it's just good. It's just a good weapon. Alright, let's go for a random one now. Let's go for the M26 Matter. This gun, I think, is shit. Alright, it's got an 8-round mag. Okay, and it's like, when I first tried it, I thought it was gonna be like a fucking, like, assault shotgun. It was gonna, like, go bang 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 bang, but it's like a bang bang, you know. So there is a bit of, like, a pullback. But I just thought, like, using it, like, I feel like it's only meant for, obviously, short range, but I feel like it doesn't do a lot of damage short range. You gotta get really close, and it doesn't do a huge amount of damage. Like, I know that it is a shotgun, and shotguns are always close, but I just felt like this gun just wasn't that good at all. So next we're gonna do another shotgun, which is the SH1900. Now, this gun, I will say, is a GOAT. Like, I have attacked lights that have used these, and I will say they are very fucking good weapons. Like, I've used it myself, and I said, Jesus, like, no wonder lights are using this weapon. It is a really good weapon, and I just think that, like, compared to the other weapons on this, like, it's a very good weapon. Like, I'm more of a gun guy. I don't like any of the like, I'm not particularly a fan of the bow, but people who use it I would say are generally, like, you know, pretty skilled. I would find them quite hard to use. Like, even using the sword is quite hard. But using the shotgun, like, it is a very, very good shotgun. And, like, you know, 2 shots, person's dead. You know what I mean? And reloading is really quick. So I do think it is the GOAT. Okay, and this is my own personal opinion. Like, any of you could have your own opinion. But I just honestly think it is such a good weapon. Very overpowered. Especially, obviously, close quarters. Like, it is super overpowered. But I do think it's a very, very good weapon. Alright, next one is the throwing knives. Now, I will probably put this in at... I would say probably put it in at... I'll put it in as good. Yeah. So, throwing knives are good. Like getting the like the power up of like using, but I do think it is a bit OP. It is a very, very OP. At times though, like it can be very. I've went against people, like this is coming from like a heavy. I've gone against people who've used throwing knives a lot. Now I do think, okay, it's fucking broken. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it in okay. So like, it's a good weapon. I just think it's a bit broken. The idea that you can constantly throw knives, I feel like there should definitely be a cooldown. Because like, if you can constantly throw knives, it's like, what's the point? Like, you know what I mean? You have unlimited ammo. There's no point in you reloading at all. So I do feel like there's got to be some type of reloading at least. You know what I mean? It just seems a bit overpowered. And I feel like, yes, a lot of people do use throwing knives because that's the main reason, because you basically have unlimited ammo. But I do think it is a bit of a... It's a bit much. You know, it's a bit much. And I'd say our next on the list has got to be the LH1. I would kind of put this at meh. Like, it's a pretty good weapon, but I don't know. I just think it's a bit... Like, it's just a bit like, you know, it's basically the same as the sniper, but it's like, no, it's more of a close quarters, more semi rifle. But it is it does a lot of damage. I will say it does a lot of damage, but it's just, I think it's okay. You know what I mean? It's an alright gun. Like, it just, I've used it. I felt like it's not great for close combat. Maybe for mid-range combat, it's okay. Close, and I'd say long range, it's good, but doesn't really have the scope for it. Like, if I had a scope, like a sniper scope, maybe it could be worth it, but I don't know. I just think it's a bit of a meh gun, to be honest. Alright, we got the sword. Now, I personally think it is absolute dog shit. I tried using it a few times. I just could never get used to using it. And I will say, if you can get used to using it, like, you know, good on you. But I've gone against people who've used it and I've destroyed them. Like, absolutely destroyed them. And like, you know, the whole power up with the sword and like trying to kill you. Like, it's pretty easy to like counter that. I do think it's mental. And I haven't really got much to say about it. So let's get on to the N3R. And I think that this weapon is a bit of a meh. Like, a lot of you probably disagree with me, but I would say that it's just like, you know, it's a semi-automatic pistol. And I do really think that the pistol up here is like a lot better than this pistol. It's a semi-automatic pistol. I just think it's a bit like, it has what, 21 bullets in it, and I just think it's a bit meh. Like, it's just not worth it. Not really worth it at all. I just feel like you're better off using, you know, using like this weapon here, like the XP54, or using the, you know, the V95, even like the throwing knives. I feel like the throwing knives is probably better. Like, I'd actually put the throwing knives up to good, and actually put that as okay, because like, it is better than that. Like, that weapon is ass compared to that, but it is a shitty weapon. Like, I will say, it's not the best weapon. Alright, let's go on to the ARC 220. Now, this gun is a bit, like, I think it's probably okay. I might actually move the pistol to great, because I do feel like a lot of people use it. I'm gonna put the throwing knives there. I think this is a bit of a meh gun. Like, you may not all agree, but like, I know that has 30 round mags, but I've used it many times, and it doesn't really do as much as the damage compared to the, you know, compared to the XP54. I just think that's a bit of a mega gun. I know that it switches, like you can switch like automatically, but I just don't think it's that great of a weapon. Like compared to, like, at first I thought it was going to be a great weapon, but then I realized it's actually just such a shit weapon. Like it really is a crap weapon. And like when it first got announced that it was coming out, and when I saw videos of it, it looked like really good, and I was just like, nah, it's ass. Like, but let's go on to the next one. I'd say the sniper is good. You have to be skilled in it. Like it's a pretty, like, you know, it's a pretty well known, like the SR-84. Like it is a good sniper, long range. I've seen many people, many lights use a short ranged. I've gone against them. They've ended up killing me a bunch of times. But I do think it's a bit of an okay weapon. Like it's not a great weapon. It's not an okay weapon. It's in between. Like it's pretty good. I wouldn't really say it's a GOAT weapon, because like, how would you say? I fucking hate snipers. Like I think most people here would hate snipers. But like, if you can use it close quarters, I will say you are a GOAT. Like you are a GOAT, because that gun does so much damage. It does a shit ton of damage. But I think we should get on to the next one then. Bow and arrow, or the recurve bow as it's called. I think it's actually a great weapon. I do get pissed off when people kill me with it. I have tried using it myself. I do find it quite hard. I actually would say it's harder to use than the sniper, because like you have to retract the bow and try and aim it, but it's hard. Like you can do it like compared to the sniper, like there's more of a like hip fire in the bow than is the sniper. But I just do think that, you know, that it's better because it's more close range. I've seen people use it. I've seen many lights use it. I fucking hate when lights use it. But yeah, like I really think it's a great weapon. I wouldn't think it's like a meh or a shit or even a dog shit weapon. But I would say like it is a pretty good weapon. And like I will try and use it in the future. So then we get on then with the M11. Now this weapon I would actually say is it is a tough one. I think it's a bit of a I also think it's a great weapon. I think it's also a great weapon. And I've used it a few times. I've seen other people use it a few times. Like it is a very good close quarter gun. But if it is long range, it's absolutely dog shit. Like it's complete dog shit for like long range. Like it just, like the recoil and everything else is just dog shit. But for close quarters, it's quite good. Actually, do you know what? I'll put it at good. Like I would say that like this weapon here, the XP54, is a lot better because it's like, you know, long range, mid range, and, you know, short range. But this weapon is more of a close and very like more mid and close range. And I have to say, for number one, I would actually say this is the GOAT. Now, you may be thinking, oh, why are you putting the knife as the GOAT? I have seen a huge number of lights. Now, I tried it myself. I could barely fucking do it. I know that at one point, I don't know if it still is a thing, but it was like the top weapon for lights at one point. And that's because people were getting headshots with it. And like, how the fuck you getting headshots with a fucking dagger? But I've seen some guy get fucking 15 kills in one game, like with it. And like, even I think I even saw him get like the next game, because we were playing ranked. He got like 21 kills, and I was like, how the fuck is this guy getting 21 kills with a knife? And then I watched his gameplay, and he was like hitting shots like it was nothing. Like obviously, like at first I thought it was hacking, but the chip just wasn't hacking. And so that's why I have to give it, like, you know, I tried it myself. I found it fucking hard to use, but you have to be really skilled to fucking use it. And I will say it is probably a good weapon. Now I was going to put it as dog shit, but then I realized from my experience playing the game, I've seen people use it, and even fighting against them, I find it super hard. They get me 2 shots, I'm dead. Like, I'm like, how the fuck's that possible? And so there you go. There's my kind of light class tier list for the finals. If you like the video, don't forget to like it. I don't want you to dislike in the video, but you know, subscribe if you want to see more. I will be posting more of these, not as like a huge amount, but probably posting like at least 1 or 2 a month, doing tier lists. I could be doing from any games. You know, if you have any suggestions, let me know. So don't forget to like, subscribe, do what you want to do. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.